Prathamesh sir, we can start.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just couple of minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Prathamesh sir, if you would just know I'm audible.
Sorry, Shweta ma'am, were you saying something?
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
A very good afternoon to one and all present over here. We do have our guest. Our guests have joined as well. Now, I request the Shweta ma'am to welcome our guest. A formal introduction of the guest is to be proposed to our students. Our HOD Nikhil Karkhani sir have also joined. So I request Shweta ma'am to take over and formally introduce our guest for the day so that we can begin with our session. Thank you.
Thank you, Prathamesh sir. A very good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon, Rahul sir. On behalf of Department of Accountancy, myself, Shweta Ghare, would like to welcome and introduce our esteemed speaker for today's session, Professor Mayur Shelke, Assistant Professor, Department of Accountancy, KJ Somaiya College of Arts and Commerce. Sir holds a master's degree in commerce and is NET qualified. He is an aspiring PhD scholar with 10 years of teaching experience. Sir has completed his graduation and post-graduation from University of Mumbai with meritorious rankings. After graduation, he served few years in corporate, but the zeal in teaching brings him into academic field. Initially, he had served for 2 years as an assistant professor in Lakshmi Chand Golwala College, Ghatkopar. Later on, he joined KJ Somaiya College of Arts and Commerce since the year 2015. His core subject areas are financial accounting and cost accounting. He has participated in various seminars, conferences, and workshops. He is a person who believes in the philosophy that a true teacher, is one who not only teaches but inspires. That really is a great philosophical thought which you believe in, sir. With that, I would welcome you once again to this session, and we are looking ahead towards listening to you and the words of wisdom which you impart in our students today. Thank you. I would request Rahul sir to carry ahead this session for today.
Hello.
To Mayur sir for accepting our invitation.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Perfectly audible.
Okay. With your permission, can we start?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Yes. Let me just share the screen. Prathamesh sir, can you make me host or co-host? Sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Couple of minutes doing it. Done, sir.
Okay, is the screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dear students, you can use the chat box for answer some queries. Is the chat box enabled?
Yes, sir. Chat box is
Yes,
enabled.
sir. Yes, sir. It is open, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Shweta madam, for a nice introduction. Dear students, I am Professor Mayur Shelke from KJ Somaiya College of Arts and Commerce. here to teach you a topic called as fire insurance claim. So are you guys there? How's the Josh? Everyone? Yes, students? Are you guys there? Hi, sir. Okay, that's great. So let me start our session with a question. How many of you are insured? How many of you are insured? Okay. Yes. Which policy, which company you have taken? Yes, Aryan. Other one, Sakshi. Please answer in chat box so that we can make our session interactive quite. Normally we go for a LIC, correct? So that by that way we protect our life, or we can assure our life, correct, with the future benefits. In the same way, my dear friend, there is a concept called as general insurance. So normally general insurance is taken for fire related claims, for marine related claims, for motor insurance. So there are different types of general insurance which are normally other than protecting our life, correct? So our life is basically protected via life insurance, correct? So the LIC is a major company, correct, where we go for life insurance policies. But in case of a general insurance, there are different types. That is fire insurance, the topic today for our discussion. Then marine insurance is also there, correct? Then there is a motor vehicle insurance, and other types of insurance are also there. So now the term is we are going to discuss is called as premium. What you will say about premium? What is the premium? Premium is the concept which everyone knows, I guess, correct? So whenever we go for protecting, so first we have to discuss about premium and why we need to take a fire insurance. Can anyone answer that? Why we need to take a fire insurance? Or to protect what? What kind of assets we can protect via fire insurance?
Tangible.
Tangible assets. So we can protect like fixed assets, correct? We can insure fixed assets or any other assets. Future losses due to fire. Which kind of loss? The losses of assets or the loss to the stock, correct? So that kind of asset if you want to protect, so we have to take a fire insurance, my dear friend, correct? So और fire किस वजह से हो सकती है? क्या रीजंस हो सकते हैं फायर होने के? नॉर्मली हम लोग मूवीज में देखते हैं वो कैसे फायर हो जाती है, और हम लोग देखते हैं कि फिर वहां पे बहुत सारा कुछ और चीज इन्वॉल्व होता है, बराबर? सो फायर किस वजह से? ह्यूमन एरर्स, ओके. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ ह्यूमन एरर्स, आर्यन? लाइटनिंग के वजह से हो सकती है, शॉर्ट सर्किट के वजह से हो सकती है, एम आई करेक्ट? और एनी अदर रीजंस? Okay, just me check out with the chat box. Okay, short circuit is one of the reason. Earthquake के वजह से भी fire हो सकता है, mismanagement और short circuit. Okay, so there are n number of reasons, correct? अभी normally, my dear friend, in case of life insurance, अगर हमको कुछ हो जाता है, so normally कौन अपने help के लिए आता है? In case of a life insurance, अगर मुझे कुछ हो जाता है, कौन अपने को हेल्प के लिए आता है? दैट इज माय बेसिक क्वेश्चन. हु विल हेल्प अस इन केस ऑफ सडन डेथ? इंश्योरेंस कंपनी. ओके. व्हाट अबाउट रिलेटिव्स? रिलेटिव्स आते हैं अपने हेल्प के लिए? यस और नो? यू कैन आंसर इन चैट बॉक्स. ओके, आर्यन इज सेइंग नो, फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड्स आते हैं. ओके. और फिर क्या करते हैं? दे गिव अस वर्ड ऑफ एडवाइस, कुछ नहीं, ठीक हो जाएगा, डोंट टेक टेंशन. एम आई करेक्ट? ऐसा ही होता है ना? या पैसा लेके आते हैं? पैसा लेके आते हैं कि नहीं आते हैं? जस्ट ऐसे बोलते हैं कि ओके एवरीवन विल बी नॉर्मल, डोंट टेक टेंशन, एडवाइस देते हैं। ओके, सो पैसा लेके कौन आएगा अगर अपने को कुछ होता है तो? पैसा लेके कौन आ सकता है अगर अपने को कुछ होता है तो? Insurance company will give us money, definitely, correct? But for that, we have to first insure ourselves. Am I correct? So that is the story of a life insurance. Am I correct? But what if, अगर आप सोचो कोई बिजनेस है जिसने बहुत सारा एफर्ट लेके अपना पूरा कैपिटल इन्वेस्ट करके आज एक कंपनी, एक बिजनेस खड़ा किया है, एंड ऑल ऑफ अ सडन अगर वहां पे किसी भी रीजन के वजह से अगर फायर हो जाती है, करेक्ट, तो क्या हो जाएगा? विल ही पर्सन बी एबल टू स्टैंड ऑन हिज ओन फीट अगेन? आई रिपीट माई सेंटेंस, अगर कोई पर्सन जो इतना पूरा कैपिटल इन्वेस्ट करके 15 साल का एफर्ट लेके कोई बिजनेस अगर खड़ा करता है, एंड आफ्टर ऑल अगर सडनली फायर हो जाती है एंड हिज एंटायर प्रॉपर्टी इज लॉस्ट, आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? हिज एंटायर प्रॉपर्टी इज लॉस्ट, विल ही स्टैंड ऑन हिज ओन फीट वंस अगेन? Yes or no, my dear friends? He has invested his whole money into that business and now his entire money is lost. No. Am I correct? So that is why to protect, to protect, we need our life, we need life insurance. In the same case, to protect businesses, we need general insurance. And in that, we need particularly our today's point of discussion, that is fire insurance we have to take in order to protect our business assets. Correct? So business assets, we can protect our fixed asset, we can protect our stock, we can protect our godown. Correct? So insurance company definitely will help us. Barabar, everyone must have watched a movie called as Oh My God. Yes. क्या होता है Oh My God में? What happened in Oh My God? Anyone want to speak about this? Oh My God मूवी में क्या देखा है आपने? आग लगती है, ओके, फिर क्या होता है? आर्यन, आग लगने के बाद व्हाट इज द कंसेप्ट इन दैट मूवी? एक्ट ऑफ गॉड, करेक्ट? अर्थक्वेक होता है तो एक्ट ऑफ गॉड बोला जाता है। एम आई करेक्ट? सो इन द सेम वे, अगर अपने यहाँ पे अगर फायर होती है तो माय डियर फ्रेंड, करेक्ट, मूवी एक अलग लेवल पे रहने दो, बट वी नीड टू प्रोटेक्ट अवर एसेट्स एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी नीड, माय डियर फ्रेंड, a general insurance, and in that particular we need a fire insurance to protect our assets. Correct? ताकि वो पैसा लेके we can survive in the market or we can start a new business. Are you getting up to this, my dear friend? Yes. Can we go ahead? Am I audible perfectly? Okay. Okay, chalo. Then what is the next concept which we have to learn is called as premium. Premium क्या होता है and how it should be determined? Normally we go for a inquiry with the policy, correct? So first we have to pay premium. We will give our proposal, correct? Think about fire insurance. So premium अपने को मतलब कंपनी अपने को बताएगी how much you have to pay as a premium. Premium we can pay quarterly, premium we can pay yearly. Most in case of fire insurance, we have to pay yearly premium. Correct? So looking at our insured amount or the amount of policy which we have to take, correct? So company can give you the amount of premium. Definitely we have to pay that premium every year. Correct? And over here, once the premium is paid, correct, that money is basically treated as our expense. Am I correct? There is a when we prepare final account, there is a concept called as insurance. Barabar, we record it in debit side of the P&L account. Am I correct? So that is the expenses. We are treating it as a expenses. But here we are not going to get any kind of maturity benefit like we get in life insurance. यहाँ पे प्रीमियम पे किया तो किया, अगर फायर नहीं हो गई तो अपने को उसमें कुछ भी क्लेम या कुछ भी पे किया हुआ पैसा वापस मिलने वाला नहीं है. Are you getting me? So premium once paid, it is paid. अगर फायर हुई तो डेफिनेटली वी विल गेट सम अमाउंट ऑफ क्लेम. बट अगर फायर नहीं होती है तो जो प्रीमियम भरा है वो अपने को वापस मिलने वाला नहीं. इट इज ट्रीटेड एज योर एक्सपेंसेस. Am I correct? Are you getting this point? What is the premium in this case? Correct. So it's not like a maturity benefit. Correct. We are not going to get any amount on maturity. Correct. Because it is our expenditure. So जो पे करेंगे अगर वो टाइम पीरियड में फायर हुई और पॉलिसी चालू रहेगी, then only we will get the claim. अदरवाइज कुछ पैसा अपने को मिलने वाला नहीं. अगर फायर नहीं हुई तो अच्छी बात है, बट अपने जो भरा हुआ पैसा है वो आपको वापस मिलने वाला नहीं. ओके, व्हाट इज द स्टोरी अबाउट क्लेम? क्लेम क्या होता है? व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय क्लेम माय डियर फ्रेंड? what do you mean by claim? Okay, so we have to inform them in advance that okay, fire has took place in our premises or at our offices, correct? So there must be certain time period within which we have to inform. और एक साल के बाद inform किया तो भी चलेगा. Yes, Aryan, there should be some time period. Yes, so we have to inform them immediately that the fire took place at our premises. Okay, so whether that company's officials will visit our site. अगर मेरे गोडाउन में फायर हो जाती है so immediately वो लोग पैसा लेके आ जाएंगे. Immediately they will come, पैसा लेके आ जाएंगे? नहीं. फिर क्या होगा? पहले क्या होगा? Investigation will take place. Investigation of what? Inspection होगा. Correct. About losses, about damage to the property, damage to the stock, proper inspection. And if they found, okay, इसलिए फायर हो गई. Correct. So maybe they will reject your claim. ऐसा हो सकता है कि they will reject your claim. हो सकता है कि नहीं हो सकता? हो सकता है. करेक्ट. सो बराबर ना, हम लोग एडवर्टाइज देखते हैं, हैवेल्स वायर दैट डोंट कैच फायर. एम आई करेक्ट? हैवेल्स वायर दैट डोंट कैच फायर. बराबर है. सो यस, योर वायरिंग शुड बी प्रॉपर. यू हैव टेकन ऑल द प्रिकॉशंस. करेक्ट. आजकल तो हम लोग देखते हैं हर जगह पे फैसिलिटीज होनी चाहिए. तो इमीडिएटली अगर फायर होती है तो वी शुड ट्राई टू रिड्यूस अवर लॉस. करेक्ट. वी शुड नॉट बी लाइक हम लोग बैठे रहेंगे, चलो कोई बात नहीं, इंश्योरेंस कंपनी पैसा देने वाली है. नो, एट द फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस वी शुड ट्राई टू reduce our loss, and then we will inform to the insurance company, and then they may visit our site, they will estimate our losses. Correct. And then they will decide about your claim, and they will check whether you have taken all the precautions. Correct. Whether you have meet all the criteria, you have fulfilled all the conditions, and then only they will agree to give you the amount of claim. Once a minute. Huh? Okay, are you getting up to this? Can we go ahead? Okay. ठीक है. So now our focus particularly is related to stock, correct? We have discussed कि due to fire, there may be loss of fixed asset, correct? But our focus is basically about stock. और stock में आपको मालूम है there is one adjustment, correct? Insured stock lost by fire, uninsured stock lost by fire. अपने adjustment किया होगा fire insurance में? Yes, everyone's favorite adjustment, I guess. And there are three effects, na? Trading credit, P&L debit, balance sheet asset. Okay, whatever I'm saying is correct. ठीक है? So आपको adjustment में दिया जाता था ना? Stock of ₹5,000, correct? Lost by fire, and insurance company admitted a claim of ₹3,000. ऐसा पढ़ा हुआ लग रहा है कुछ? Yes, stock of ₹5,000 lost by fire and insurance company admitted a claim of ₹3,000. ऐसा कुछ पढ़ा हुआ लग रहा है, बराबर? तो ये इंश्योरेंस का एडमिटेड क्लेम ऑफ 3,000 मतलब क्या? ये कहां से आता है ये सब चीज अमाउंट? हमने कभी पूछा नहीं सर मैडम को कि सर मैडम ये अमाउंट कहां से आपने निकाला, ये अमाउंट कैसे दिया गया एडजस्टमेंट में, या फिर अपने को बताया गया है कि ओके अगर स्टॉक का लॉस बाय फायर हो जाता है तो देयर आर 3 इफेक्ट्स, ट्रेडिंग क्रेडिट, P&L डेबिट एंड बैलेंस शीट एसेट। या हमने कभी पूछा है सर मैडम को कि ये अमाउंट कैसे आया, ये एडजस्टमेंट कैसे होती है, ये क्लेम कौन निकालता है? हैव यू इंक्वायर्ड अबाउट दिस एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम? या हमने सिर्फ फाइनल अकाउंट है चलो 3 बार इफेक्ट देने का, ट्रेडिंग क्रेडिट, P&L डेबिट, बैलेंस शीट एसेट पूछा है? ओके, सो आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ दिस टॉपिक फ्रॉम फाइनल अकाउंट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऑल्सो? Are you understanding the importance of this topic from final account point of view also? Correct? वहां पे दिया जाता था ट्रेडिंग में स्टॉक इतना इतना आएगा, फिर आपको क्लेम की अमाउंट हम लोग अभी यहाँ पे सीखने वाले हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द क्लेम। करेक्ट? वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न ओवर हियर हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द क्लेम। ओके, and then third effect, okay, so if they are agreed to give the claim of ₹3,000 only, so we will get 3,000 and 2,000 will be considered as our loss. Okay, so from final account point of view also, this topic is important, that is fire insurance. Correct? But our basic focus is, my dear friend, regarding to the stock and to find out what is the stock on the date of fire. Okay, so now there are basically two things which we have to discuss. Number one, if अगर फायर हो जाती है and if stock records are still available, मतलब फायर हो चुकी है, स्टॉक का थोड़ा बहुत नुकसान हो चुका है, but we have the records available, we have the sales book, we have the purchase book, we have available the stock register. So we know how much amount of stock is there in the godown that is on the date of fire. Are you getting my point? If fire occurred, but still our documents, our records, our accounts are intact, accounts को कुछ भी नहीं हुआ है, so the calculation of claim is comparatively easy task. Why? Because even though the stock is lost, still we have the details of accounts available with us. Okay, we have the details of stock registered, purchase book, sales book. From that we can determine कि okay, जब फायर हुई थी वो डेट पे स्टॉक कितना अवेलेबल था गोडाउन में. Are you getting me? So if the stock records are available, if accounts are available, we can calculate the claim quite easily. But what if the stock records are not available? Fire हो गई, गोडाउन में ही पूरा अकाउंट्स था, स्टॉक रजिस्टर गोडाउन में ही था, and from and स्टॉक के साथ साथ आपका पूरा अकाउंट्स, पूरा डिटेल्स भी पूरा फायर आउट हो गया। नाउ द क्वेश्चन कम्स कि अगर ऐसा होता है तो हाउ टू फाइंड आउट द स्टॉक ऑन द डेट ऑफ फायर। करेक्ट, आवर मेन फोकस इज ऑन दिस टास्क इज इजी, डिटेल्स ऑफ स्टॉक आर अवेलेबल। सो अपना काम क्या है, लॉस कितना हुआ वो एस्टिमेट करो एंड बाद में क्लेम कैलकुलेट करो। बट अगर स्टॉक रिकॉर्ड्स ही जल जाते हैं, स्टॉक रिकॉर्ड्स ही अगर फायर आउट हो जाते हैं, तो फाइंडिंग आउट स्टॉक बिकम्स क्वाइट डिफिकल्ट माय डियर फ्रेंड, because you don't know how much amount of stock is available on that particular date when fire took place. Are you understanding this point? Say yes or no in the chat box. Yes, Aryan is saying. What about rest of the people? Deepa, Patil, Yashashri, Shreya. Yes. सो यहाँ पे तो स्टॉक कितना था वी डोंट नो, बिकॉज अकाउंट्स ही पूरे फायर आउट हो चुके हैं, अकाउंट्स ही पूरे बंट आउट हो चुके हैं। सो इन ऑर्डर टू फाइंड आउट स्टॉक ऑन द डेट ऑफ फायर, माय डियर फ्रेंड, we have to prepare an account called as memorandum trading account. Have you heard about this before? Memorandum trading account. Okay, normal trading account we know. What items appear in normal trading account? Opening stock, purchases, general items, wages, sales, closing stock, gross profit या gross loss. Am I correct? These are the normal items appears in trading account. Yes or no? Correct. But we prepare this trading account when we have details of trial balance available with us. बराबर है? But the concept called as memorandum means temporary trading account we are preparing in order to find out the stock on the date of fire. Because problem वही है, वापस से मैं वही problem पे आ रहा हूं, stock के साथ साथ our accounts are also burnt out. Correct? And still we have to admit it for a claim, but we don't know what is the amount of stock available with us. Correct? So for that, in order to find out that, we have to prepare a memorandum trading account. And my dear friend, let me tell you, in normal trading account, the gross profit and gross loss is your balancing figure. Am I correct? But in this case, your closing stock or your stock on the date of fire is your balancing figure. Normal trading account we prepare to find out profit or loss. But this memorandum trading account we prepare in order to find out the stock on the date of fire. जो दिन फायर हुआ था वो दिन पे कितना स्टॉक अवेलेबल था, that we have to find out, and that is why we prepare memorandum trading account. Are you understanding it or not, my dear friends? Are you there or not? Okay. So my question is, okay, I hope everyone is getting my point. If you don't have the records available, I am saying कि अगर फायर के साथ साथ records भी जल गए, then from where you will get the amount of opening stock, from where you will get the amount of purchases, from where you will get the amount of sales? कहां से मिलेंगे आपको? Previous record, okay, चलो, opening stock, okay, last year balance sheet closing stock will become now opening stock. Am I correct? Last year balance sheet शायद किसके पास available होगा, we can take that records and that closing stock we will make it as a opening stock. ठीक है. Purchase data, from where you will get the purchase data? Purchase data, from where you will get the purchase data in real life? Okay, suppliers, correct. So अपने लिए जो purchase है वो supplier के लिए क्या है? सेल्स है, एम आई करेक्ट? अपने लिए जो परचेस और सप्लायर के लिए क्या है? सेल्स है. सो वी विल रिक्वेस्ट देम कि भाई आपका सेल्स डेटा चेक करो और आपने मुझे पूरे साल में ये डेट से लेके आज डेट ऑन फायर तक कितने अमाउंट का सेल किया था जरा रिकॉर्ड्स दे दो, ताकि उनका सेल अपने लिए क्या कंसीडर हो जाएगा? एज अ परचेस. सिमिलरली अपना जो सेल्स रहेगा, करेक्ट, वो सामने वाले पार्टी के लिए क्या है? परचेस. सो वी विल आस्क रिकॉर्ड फ्रॉम देम आल्सो कि भाई आप आपका भी रिकॉर्ड्स दे दो, ताकि हम लोग एक टेम्पररी अकाउंट बना पाए. नॉट एग्जैक्टली correct, but to the near amount we can prepare a memorandum trading account with all these figures, correct? And then we will try to find out what is the stock on the date of fire. Are you getting this point or not? Okay, so major focus is this, that is if stock records are not available, what to do in that case? That is the question. Okay, then second step is common, compute the loss. And then third step is also common, compute the claim. Correct? Compute the loss अगर आपको करना है तो आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि भाई स्टॉक कितना अवेलेबल था ऑन द डेट ऑफ फायर, और उसमें से कुछ सैल्वेज अगर अपने को मिलने वाला, इफ सम स्टॉक इज नॉट बर्न्ट आउट, करेक्ट, अगर फायर के वक्त स्टॉक 1 लाख रुपीज का था और उसमें से 80,000 का स्टॉक ही बर्न्ट आउट हो चुका है, 20,000 का स्टॉक इज स्टिल अवेलेबल, सो वी कैन गेट 20,000 रुपीज. सो आवर लॉस इज ओनली 80,000. और समटाइम्स फायर आउट होने के बाद maybe if possible we will get some amount, correct, of those burnt out.
पास हो गया.
बैकग्राउंड में नहीं कर सकते.
Hello, am I?
You're audible, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we will get some amount as a salvage, correct? So we can compute the loss on that basis, and then we can go for a claim. But claim में भी ऐसा नहीं हो सकता दोस्त कि we will get whatever amount is lost, जितना नुकसान है उतना पूरा आपको इंश्योरेंस कंपनी देगी. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. वो भी देखना पड़ेगा कि आपने पॉलिसी कितने का लिया था, आपका स्टॉक कितना अवेलेबल था वो दिन पे, आपका एक्चुअल लॉस कितना था. दैट ऑल वी हैव टू कंसीडर माय डियर फ्रेंड, एंड देन इंश्योरेंस कंपनी विल सैंक्शन योर क्लेम, करेक्ट? एंड देन देयर इज अ कंसेप्ट कॉल्ड एज अंडर इंश्योरेंस, एंड सेकंड वन इज कॉल्ड एज ओवर इंश्योरेंस. एक मिनट. Okay. So what is under insurance and over insurance? My dear friend, whenever we approach to the company for taking out a policy, correct, definitely they will ask us what is the amount of stock you normally have. Now that vary from business to business. On an average आपके गोडाउन में कितना स्टॉक अवेलेबल होता है? Someone will say 1 lakh, someone will say 5 lakhs, someone will say 50 lakhs. बराबर. अगर हम लोग एग्जांपल लेते फ्लिपकार्ट का वगैरह, तो उनके गोडाउन्स बहुत बड़े बड़े अवेलेबल होते हैं. डीमार्ट का एग्जांपल लो, कितना बड़ा शॉप है, सो कितने 50 lakhs रुपीज का कम से कम ग्रोसरीज विल बी अवेलेबल ओवर देयर. एम आई करेक्ट? सो हर एक को everyone knows कि what is the average amount of stock that we have on a particular date, correct? So अपना अगर स्टॉक नॉर्मली होता है 5 लाख का अवेलेबल, so I will take policy of around that amount only, correct? And then insurance company अकॉर्डिंगली आपको जो भी लॉस होगा वो हिसाब से पैसा देगी। अगर 5 लाख का स्टॉक अवेलेबल है, सो आई विल टेक अ पॉलिसी से अराउंड 5 लाख सो दैट माय प्रीमियम विल बी लेस। यस और नो? अगर मेरा स्टॉक अगर 50 लाख के आसपास होता है, सो आई विल टेक पॉलिसी ऑफ अराउंड 50 लाख सो दैट माय प्रीमियम विल बी हाई। आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? ऐसा नहीं ना होगा कि कितना भी स्टॉक रहेगा इंश्योरेंस कंपनी विल पे। नो, इंश्योरेंस कंपनी विल पे only up to the policy amount, correct? And policy amount will be decided upon your premium or upon your risk cover. अगर आप स्टॉक रखते हो 50 लाख का और अगर आप पॉलिसी सिर्फ 5 लाख के लेते हो, तो कल लॉस हो गया तो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी विल पे ओनली अप टू 5 लाख एंड नॉट 50 लाख। सो आपका नुकसान 45 लाख का सीधा हो जाएगा। आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? अगर हम लोग स्टॉक 50 लाख का रखते हैं गोडाउन में एंड वी आर टेकिंग पॉलिसी ऑफ ₹5 लाख ओनली, इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को झूठा इंफॉर्मेशन दे दिया है। क्यों हम लोग ऐसा कर सकते हैं? इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को रॉन्ग इंफॉर्मेशन क्यों प्रोवाइड करेंगे? क्यों? नो, वी हैव ओनली स्टॉक ऑफ ₹5 लाख। क्यों ऐसा हम लोग कर सकते हैं, या क्यों बिजनेसेस ऐसा नॉर्मली करते हैं या कर सकते हैं? What is the reason? For personal gain, or we can say to pay less amount of premium. Am I correct? So they will take policy of very less amount, whereas their stock in the godown is of higher amount. So what you think? अगर मैं 50 लाख का स्टॉक मेरे गोडाउन में है और मैंने जानबूझ के पॉलिसी 5 लाख की ली है, मतलब आई एम फॉलिंग अंडर इंश्योरेंस। I am taking a policy, no doubt, but I am taking a policy of less amount. Are you getting my point, my dear friend? Yes or no? And in that case, the concept is called as average clause will apply. अगर अपने 50 लाख का स्टॉक मेंटेन करते हो, but if you are taking a policy of ₹5 lakh only, so do you think that अगर कल पूरा का पूरा स्टॉक अगर जल गया तो कंपनी आपको 50 लाख देने वाली है? Yes or no? No. Correct? So company will pay by following which clause, my dear friend? Average. Company will apply some formula. Correct? And according to that formula, you will get amount. Correct? So company pays. So normally over insurance भी लिया जा सकता है. We can take amount of more insurance. But ऐसा हो सकता है क्या कि मैंने समझो 50 लाख का स्टॉक मेंटेन किया है एंड पॉलिसी 70 लाख की ली है, और अगर कर फायर आउट हो गया तो कंपनी मुझे कितना देगी? 50 लाख देगी कि 70 लाख देगी? स्टॉक तो 50 लाख का ही था, बट मेरी पॉलिसी 70 लाख रुपए की मैंने लेके रखी है। 70 lakhs policy I have taken. So what amount we will get? We will get 70 lakh or 50 lakhs? Kadambar is saying we will get 70 lakhs. Are you getting this point? Under insurance and over insurance? So, my dear friend, over here you will get only 50 lakhs, correct? As per the basic principle of insurance, we will get only that much amount जितना लॉस हुआ है। लॉस अगर 50 लाख का हुआ है, भले आपकी पॉलिसी 70 लाख की हो, आपको कितना कवर मिलेगा? सिर्फ पैसा मिलेगा सिर्फ 50 lakhs rupees only up to the loss incurred, not more than that. Insurance is not a profit making business. अदरवाइज कादम्बरी केवल क्या हो जाएगा? एवरीवन विल डू फॉलो द सेम प्रोसीजर, ये तो प्रॉफिट मेकिंग बिजनेस हो जाएगा। 50 लाख का स्टॉक गोडाउन में रखो, फिर अपना खुद भी आगी लगा दो उसको, और कंपनी के पास से 70 लाख ले लो, 20 लाख रुपए स्ट्रेट अवे प्रॉफिट। आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? करेक्ट? अगर 70 लाख की आपने पॉलिसी ली है और अगर आपका स्टॉक 50 लाख है और अगर फायर आउट हो जाता है तो यू विल गेट ओनली 50 lakhs, my dear friend, not more than that. 70 लाख नहीं मिलेगा, अदरवाइज कल लोग क्या करेंगे, स्टॉक रखेंगे कम अमाउंट का, फायर आउट लगा देंगे उसको, बराबर. ऐसा हो सकता है ना, मेरा बिजनेस नहीं चल रहा है, मेरे पास बहुत स्टॉक पड़ा हुआ है, बट माय बिजनेस इज नॉट डूइंग सो वेल. सो मैं क्या करूंगा, अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी है, पॉलिसी ज्यादा अमाउंट के लेके रखी है, am I करेक्ट, कल मैं उसी को फायर आउट लगा दूंगा, और 70 लाख मुझे अगर इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से मिल गया तो मेरा स्टॉक का भी पैसा मिल जाएगा, ओवर एंड अबव मुझे 20 लाख एक्स्ट्रा भी मिल जाएगा. करेक्ट. सो दैट इज द केस एप्लीकेबल इन ओवर इंश्योरेंस. सो ओवर इंश्योरेंस होना चाहिए. ओवर इंश्योरेंस में क्या होगा, अपने को फुल कवर मिलेगा, जितना नुकसान होगा उतना पूरा कवर आउट होगा. बट अंडर इंश्योरेंस में आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि आप पॉलिसी कितने की लेते हो, स्टॉक ऑन द डेट ऑफ फायर कितना है. करेक्ट. So you should take approximate nearby amount policy so that your maximum loss will be covered. Okay. Are you getting up to this, my dear friend? Is my video is not properly working, or is there any problem with this? Shall I stop the video?
Sir, maybe you can retry.
No, that's okay. Now it's working.
Now it is proper. Yeah.
Yes. So everyone, I'm asking, can we go ahead with the questions? Are you up to this? I guess this much part is okay. Then other things we can discuss in the question itself. Other people are there? Simran, Shifa, Twinkie, Pranjali, Atharva, Juili, Soham. Are you guys listening to me? Okay. So we can have a quick recap what we have learned, and then we will start with the questions so that your all other concepts we can cover up in questions. Okay. So we have discussed about life insurance and general insurance, correct? The thing which protect our life. Normally everyone, at least one person in home have life insurance, correct? Mostly prefer LIC, and there are private companies also. And general insurance, we can have fire insurance, we can have marine insurance, we can have motor vehicle insurance, and there are n number of different categories, correct? Now everyone is looking at the uncertainty, everyone takes some kind of general insurance. Premium, okay, that company will decide and tell us what is the amount of premium you have to pay, how much time period of the policy you are taking, what is the value of stock available with us, then claim, and then salvage value. Now the thing is, if we know if the stock records are available, calculation becomes comparatively easy. If stock records are not available, computation will become a bit difficult, because our first task is to find out the stock, correct? And if the records are not available, finding out stock becomes a bit difficult task. And for that we have to prepare, normally we prepare trading account, but in this case we prepare memorandum trading account, which is a kind of normally trading account we prepare year wise, but memorandum trading account we prepare from the start of the year till the date of fire. I will repeat, from the start of the year till the date of fire we will prepare memorandum trading account. Then we will find out the loss, then claim. If claim, then we have to check whether this is a case of under insurance or over insurance. If over insurance, then you will get the entire amount of loss till the policy amount, till the policy amount. If it is under insurance, then company will pay the amount depending upon by following the average clause concept, correct? And accordingly we can find out the claim. And then once you calculate the claim, and once your claim is sanctioned, then that adjustment comes in final account, wherein it is written stock of rupees 5,000 lost by fire, and insurance company admitted a claim of rupees 3,000 only. और फिर आप बोलते हो ट्रेडिंग क्रेडिट, P&L डेबिट एंड बैलेंस शीट एसेट, करेक्ट? सो इस तरीके से ये पूरा एक हम लोग बोल सकते हैं साइकिल है. देयर इज अ टॉपिक कॉल्ड एज स्टॉक वैल्यूएशन आल्सो. So in that stock valuation, you maintain the stock register, correct? Then there is the perpetual system, periodic system. So wherein you will get the data of the stock on the date of fire, on immediately कि आपके पास कितना stock available था जब fire हुई थी. And then with those accounts, you can approach the insurance company कि okay हमारे यहाँ पे fire हो चुकी है and approximately इतना stock available था, please admit for our claim. Okay, everyone has got that PDF, my dear friend. Prathamesh sir, if it's okay, we can start with question.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. No problem.
Okay, we will try to solve 3 questions I have identified, which are quite basic one.
Great. Not an issue, sir. I have circulated the file amongst all the students. So you can confirm if anybody is not having the file, you can just let me know. I'll share it again in the official WhatsApp group.
Okay, 1 second. So मेरा वीडियो का प्रॉब्लम ऐसा लग रहा है. ठीक है.
हाँ सर, थोड़ा ग्रीनिश होता है आधे मध्ये.
हाँ. ये ते बंदच करतो 1 मिनिट.
Oh, once the screen sharing is on, you may keep it off. That would be fine. Not an issue.
Yes. Are you guys ready? Can we start? And is this PDF visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So our question is, Blast Enterprises close their books of account on 30th June every year. Okay. And on 30th September 2022, major fire broke out and destroyed most of the stock. Following information could be gathered from their books. Okay, so ready-made information is given to you about stock, purchase, wages, sales, carriage inward, carriage outward. Okay. Now 30th June, they close their accounts every year. So our opening of the year is 1st July. Am I correct? So 1st July is our beginning of the year. And on 30th September, means immediately after 3 months, July, August, September, the major fire broke out and destroyed most of the stock. So on that date, the stock on 30th June means closing stock tha 1,80,000. So 30th June closing stock will become opening stock on 1st July. 30th June closing stock will become opening stock on 1st July. Then there is a purchase details given. From when to when? From beginning of the year till the date of fire. That is from 1st July till 30th September. Wages 1st July से लेके 30th the question, but that is not going to appear in our accounts because carriage outward जो होता है वो हम लोग record करते P&L में. Am I correct? And we are talking about trading account. बराबर. stock अपने को आंसर किधर से मिलने वाला है? Trading account. So this information, my dear friend, is going to be ignored straight away. Now, average percentage of GP to cost is 33.1/3%. By any chance, are you aware about this percentage calculation? कि कितना percent on cost is equal to how many percent on एक मिनट, how many percent on sales? By any chance, are you aware about this? Yes, so 33. Okay, we will get to that also. 33%, 33.1/3 on cost is basically 25% on sales. If you don't know, we will see to that also how to calculate. and stock of the value 37,500 could be salvage. So जब fire हुआ, we could be able to save the stock up to rupees 37,500 या जो भी कुछ डैमेज आउट हुआ उससे भी अपने को इतना पैसा रिकवर हुआ, ऐसे भी हम लोग एज्यूम कर सकते हैं. So that is the salvage value given. And basically the policy is taken for how much rupees? 1,25,000. So this is your policy amount. Claim was subject to average clause. Now following further information is also available. और फिर आपको कुछ बेसिक एडजस्टमेंट दिए, जैसे कि पहला लिखा है स्टॉक इन द बिगिनिंग वाज कैलकुलेटेड एट 10% लेस देन द स्टॉक. जो ओपनिंग स्टॉक है वो लेस देन द कॉस्ट अवेलेबल है. तो मैथ्स इज इन्वॉल्व ओवर हियर. वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द एक्चुअल अमाउंट. ओके. परचेस इंक्लूड परचेस ऑफ फर्नीचर रुपीज 12,500. नॉर्मली परचेस, व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट परचेस, the purchase word comes as the purchase of goods. यहाँ पे लिखा है purchase include purchase of furniture. Correct? Furniture is a capital expenditure. So हम लोग purchase में नहीं include कर सकते. So we have to deduct this 12,500 from the amount of purchases. Am I correct? Then amount spent for bringing and setting up furniture in the office 2,500 was included in carriage inward. Carriage inward, we everyone knows carriage inward is a transportation expenses. Correct? उसमें 2,500 रुपए जो है that is related to carriage of furniture. Now this is also capital expenditure. Any expenditure incurred in relation to the purchase or acquisition or installation of the asset is also capital expenditure. And furniture and this 2,500 we don't record in trading account, we record it in a balance sheet asset side because it is an asset. But purposely or by any mistake they have included in the amount of purchases and in the amount of carriage inward, which we have to deduct while preparing memorandum trading account. Okay. Have you got this question? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
With the solution of this, how to prepare a solution for this question? Everyone? Okay. Sakshi is saying yes. Okay. Now the first our calculation will be calculation of stock on the date of fire. Now in this question, since the profit percentage is ready-made given, we don't have to calculate the percentage of profit. तो अपना एक स्टेप यहाँ पे कम हो चुका है. अगर प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज नहीं दिया जाएगा तो we have to prepare a normal trading account of last year also in order to find out the percentage of profit. Just a minute. So let's start this. Okay, let it be. Okay, this is how basically our memorandum trading up to the date of fire, correct? So memorandum trading account up to, what is that date? 30th September 2022. We don't prepare this account for entire year. ओके हम लोग पूरे साल के लिए अकाउंट नहीं बनाते. Okay, we only prepare this account up to the date of fire. So now in this question, first we will write down about opening stock. Correct? Now what is the opening stock given in this question, my dear friend? Someone can answer in audio also, because every time I have to flip the screen.
180.
Once a minute, I will enable the chat box. 180. But what is given in the adjustment? What is given in the adjustment? Stock in the beginning was calculated 10% less than the cost. So we can assume our cost as, my dear friend, 100. Correct? Cost is 100. If they are reduced by 10%, correct? So 100 का 10% is 10. So at present value जो दिया है अपने को, that is equal to 90. Correct? So what is the amount given there? They have provided us is 180. So 180 is equal to what? 180 is equal to what? 180 is equal to 10% less than the cost, no? So we are assume cost as 100. Yes, Sakshi, are you getting this? And reduced by 10%, we are taking as a 10%. So our present value they are given is equal to 90. If 180 is equal to 90, then what is the 100? We have to find out this answer by doing cross multiplication. Are you getting this point?
2 lakh.
Yes. So we have to calculate this amount as a 2 lakh. Correct? Because they are, if it is 20, so this is 80. If this is 30, then this is 70. And accordingly, they have given you the present value. So we have to find out the actual amount. So actual amount of stock is 2 lakhs rupees. Okay. Now the next, what we write down normally, we write down the amount of purchases. Correct? What is the amount of purchases they have given? The purchases amount is 3 lakhs. But in that there is an adjustment. Am I correct? What is given in the purchases? Purchase includes what? Purchase include purchase of furniture. Correct? So we have to deduct the purchase of furniture, and the amount of that is 12,500. So what is the actually purchase of goods? 12,500 to purchase of assets hai. Am I correct? So 3 lakhs में से अगर हम लोग 12,500 if we deduct it, what is the amount of purchases of goods? Can anyone tell me? Asset is included, so we have to deduct this asset. 2,87,500. Okay, so you are getting up to this. Then we have to write down wages. The amount of wages is 1,15,000. In wages, there are no adjustment as such. In wages, there are no adjustment as such. So we can write down 1,15,000. Okay. And next point is, I hope the basic is clear to everyone. The carriage inward. Correct. Now the amount of carriage inward they have provided is 5,000. But there is an adjustment saying that carriage includes amount spent on setting up of furniture rupees 2,500. Am I correct? So we have to deduct it. Correct? So carriage on furniture, and mere khayal se the amount is 2,500. So what is the carriage of goods then? What is the carriage of goods?
2,500.
2,500. Correct? So if all these adjustments are there, we have to do it plus or minus. For example, wages. If they are given wages are outstanding, so definitely we will add it. If they are saying something is prepaid, so definitely you are going to deduct it. Correct? All those adjustments you have to do so that we will find out our data. Now the next data given is sales. by sales. Now, there are no adjustment in sales as such. The amount of sales they have given, the sales from 1st July से लेके 30th September तक, the amount of sales is 5 lakh rupees. Now, this is your memorandum trading account, which you have prepared to find out stock on the date of fire. But in normal trading account, we find out gross profit or gross loss. But this is not the case in this question, because we don't know the closing stock on the date of fire. Correct? So in our question, now we are first going to find out what is the gross profit. And stock, normally the gross profit is your balancing figure. Now in this case, the stock on the date of fire is going to be your balancing figure. Correct? Now, profit percentage. Every businessman knows how much profit I earned. 20%, 25%, 30%, 40%. Everyone knows what is my profit percentage. So according to that percentage, my dear friend, we have to estimate the profit first, and then we will find out the stock on the date of fire. Correct? So in this question, they have given the percentage of profit, that is 33 1/3. GP2 cost is 33 1/3. Correct? Now, how to calculate the profit in that case? Because 33 1/3 they have given is on cost, and I want the profit percentage on sales, because we have the data available of sales, and the percentage they have given is 33 1/3. Now, ideally, the 33 1/3 on cost is equal to your 25% on sales. If you don't know how to calculate this, so my dear friend, in this calculation, you can do it like this. You can assume your cost as 100. Now, our basic thing is cost plus profit is equal to sales. Are you agree with this? Cost plus profit equal to sales. Now, profit is 33 1/3. 33 1/3 means 33.33%, or 33333 we can say. So your amount of sales will be, if we add this profit, amount of sales will be 133.33. Okay. Now I want the percentage of profit on sales. So formula goes like this. Percentage of profit on sales, agar mujhe find out karna hai, so your profit will be numerator and your sales will be a denominator into 100. Am I correct? Your profit will be numerator, sales will be denominator into 100. So my in this case, my dear friend, can you calculate for me? Profit is 33.33. Your sales amount is 133.33 into 100. So it is how much percentage on sales? Someone says earlier ki I don't know how to calculate the percentage on sales if it is given on the cost. Hello, guys, am I there? Okay, so approximately as 24.999 will come. So it is 25% on what? It is 25% on what? Sia Kamath. It is 25% on what? We can say
Sales.
Sales, correct? Now why we need this conversion? Because in this question, I'm having the data of sales and they are providing me the data of percentage of profit on cost. So we have to convert that percentage of cost on percentage on sales. If in the question, ready-made percentage of profit on sales is given, then we don't need this conversion. We can straight away apply that percentage on sales. So my dear friend, in this question, if our sales is 5 lakh and our assumed profit is 25%, so 5 lakh into 25%, so my estimated profit will be 1,25,000. Am I correct? And if we हम लोग अगर इसका टोटल करेंगे, सो आपका डेबिट बढ़ाएगा नॉर्मली अभी इन दिस केस, एंड योर बैलेंसिंग फिगर विल बी स्टॉक ऑन डेट ऑफ फायर. कैन यू गाइस डू इट फॉर मी? टोटल करेंगे दोस्तों, इसका डेबिट कितना आ रहा है, बैलेंसिंग फिगर कितना आ रहा है?
$2,30,000, sir.
2,30,000 is what?
Stock on
Closing
date of
stock.
fire.
Okay, stock on date of fire is 230. Okay, so we can assume it as a 230. So are you guys getting this point? How to calculate stock on date of fire? Now this is your, what we can say, balancing figure. Okay, now the next part is we got the stock on date of fire. Our second calculation is now calculation of we can say actual loss, correct? And actual loss is equal to stock on date of fire minus salvage value. Stock on date of fire is, my dear friend, 2,30,000. That doesn't mean कि आपका 2,30,000 का नुकसान हुआ है. Why this is coming, I don't know, repeatedly. Stock on date of fire, if 2,30,000 है, so that doesn't mean कि आपका 230 का नुकसान हुआ है. Some amount of stock you were able to save it, correct? And they have given that amount is 37,500. So what is the actual loss? What is the actual loss?
1,92,500.
1,92,500, correct? So insurance company can give up to this amount or less than that, but definitely not more than that. Can I repeat the sentence? Insurance company will pay you up to this amount or maybe less than that, but definitely not more than that. Am I correct? Correct? And that depends upon your policy amount. That depends upon your policy amount. What is policy amount? What is the policy amount given in the question?
125.
125, correct? So it means it is a case of what? It means it is a case of, what is that word? It is a case of what?
Under insurance.
Under insurance. So average clause will apply. Why you are saying under insurance? Because you are taken a policy of 125 only, whereas your stock in the godown on that date is 230. Means you are taken an insurance of less amount and you are storing more stock. Correct? So insurance company will give only up to the policy amount or usse less than, not entire loss. Correct? So here average clause will apply, and for that we have to apply the formula. Claim is equal to, what is that formula? Policy amount correct? Divide by stock on date of fire into
Loss.
actual loss. So can you guys put the values into this formula? What is your policy amount? 125. Correct? But you have maintained a stock on that date is up to how much rupees? 230. Correct? So you are maintaining more stock and you are taken a policy of less amount. Correct? So that mean you will not get the entire loss covered. You will get amount proportionate. You will get proportionate amount, it means. Correct? आपका stock 230 है, policy अपने कम amount के लिए है. So definitely you will get proportionate amount. बोलो कितना आएगा? Hello. Yes, something 104 620.
Sir, I have given the approximate amount, sorry.
Okay, but you can calculate na 125 divided by 230 into 190 to find it. $104,620. Okay, वही answer है. In this way, you have to calculate, my dear friend. Are you understanding it? Correct. So questions are of different types, but basically the answer is divided into 3 to 4 parts. Depend. Now there are some questions wherein the amount of sales and purchase will not be given to you. Instead of that, they will give you details of amount paid to creditors, amount received from debtors, opening balance of debtor, closing balance of debtor. So you have to prepare debtors and creditors account to find out amount of purchase and sales. So ultimately, every time you have to do this part only. You have to find out the stock on date of fire. You have to find out the loss. You have to find out the claim. But depend on what type of question is there in your exam. And you have to find out the data, missing data first. Correct? You have to find out the stock on date of fire by anyhow. And then you will be able to proceed further. Prathamesh sir, how much time do we have? Can we take one more question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir. No problem.
One question we will try. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not an issue.
Yes. Now, this is also one simple question if you want to try. Or this question is also there. Okay, चलो different थोड़ा question हम लोग करते हैं. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now in this question, the premises of Vamarjit Limited were engulfed by fire on 16th November 2022, whereby substantial stock was severely destroyed. The records available with the company yield the following information. For the year ended 31st March 2022, आपको trading account दिया गया है. This is previous year account. Correct? Fire हुई है 16 नवंबर 2022 को. ये साल चालू हुआ है अप्रैल को. अप्रैल, मई, जून, जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर एंड 16th नवंबर को फायर हो चुका है. And this account belongs to the previous year. Now the question is why this account is given to you. From this account, you will get the GP ratio. What is the ideal profit percentage? Or what is the ideal percentage of profit which company is earning? So in this case, they have given you the opening stock, purchases, freight, wages, gross profit, sales stock. आपको याद रहेगा पिछले क्वेश्चन में ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट आपको परसेंटेज में रेडीमेड दिया था. यहां पे मेरा पहला स्टेप जो आएगा वो आएगा परसेंटेज ऑफ ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट कैलकुलेशन. करेक्ट. कैलकुलेशन ऑफ GP ratio. I will read the further part a bit later. But in this case, you can calculate the GP ratio first. And that is why this account is given to you. Earlier account. Sometimes आपको डेटा दिया जाएगा. You have to prepare earlier year account also to find out GP. Like in question number 5. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 में आपको देखो दो डेटा दिया है. स्टॉक स्टॉक, परचेस परचेस, सेल्स सेल्स. सो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, आपको उसमें पहले ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट बनाना पड़ेगा पिछले साल का, ताकि अपने को जीपी रेडीमेड परसेंटेज हम लोग निकाल सके. एंड फिर ये साल, जो साल में फायर हुआ है, वो साल का हम लोग बनाएंगे मेमोरेंडम ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट. आर यू गेटिंग द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट एंड मेमोरेंडम ट्रेडिंग?
Yes, sir.
ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट हम लोग बनाएंगे पिछले सालों का, टू नो द जीपी और टू नो द जीपी रेशियो. और ये साल का हम लोग जो बनाएंगे दैट इज कॉल्ड एज मेमोरेंडम ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट, जो बनता है फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर टिल द डेट ऑफ फायर. ओके. सो नाउ इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 यू सॉल्व दिस, आपको यहां पे ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट बनाना पड़ेगा जीपी ढूंढने के लिए, एंड देन यू कैन फर्दर गो अहेड विद द सेकंड पार्ट. वैसे इस क्वेश्चन में आपको ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट रेडीमेड दिया है. माय ओनली कंसर्न इज टू फाइंड आउट द जीपी रेशियो. नॉर्मली इफ एनीवन नोज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ जीपी रेशियो, परसेंटेज ऑफ प्रॉफिट ऑन सेल्स. सो फॉर्मूला लाइक दिस, जीपी अपॉन सेल्स इंटू 100. फॉर्मूला इज लाइक दिस, जीपी अपॉन सेल्स इंटू 100. सो इन आवर क्वेश्चन द अमाउंट ऑफ जीपी इज 450, sales is 15 lakh into 100. So what is your percentage of profit on sales, my dear friend? 450 divided by 15 lakh into 100. Anyone?
30.
30%.
30.
So 30% is your percentage of profit. Hope you guys remember in earlier question also they have given, but उन्होंने किसके ऊपर दिया था वो cost.
Yes,
We
sir.
want it on sales, so we have converted it into sales. Now in this question it is not required because GP percentage only you people have calculated, and that GP is on sales. So 450 divided by 15 lakh into 100, so we got 30%. So our first task is over. We have calculated the GP ratio. Now our second calculation is calculation of stock on date of fire. For that we have to prepare what, my dear friend? Memorandum trading account for current year up to a fire took place on, I guess, 16 November. Correct? So this is like 16 November 2022. Correct? And all this data we have to find out once again. Percentage we already got 30%. Shall I move further? Okay.
Yes.
Now the thing is
Yes.
that okay. Now we have to look for again opening stock. Opening stock कहां से आएगा? पिछले साल का closing stock is your opening stock. Am I correct? Have you
Yes,
guys
sir.
got this? ये मिल गया. Now the second point is of purchases. Purchases देखो आपको दिया है current साल का 4,20,000. But a 420 for half year ended दिया up to 30th September. Correct? Half year ended means April, May, June, July, August, September. 420 दिया है. अभी एक चीज तो देखो, मैं एक एक चीज लिखते भी जाता हूं. चलो ठीक है, तो आपको अंडरस्टैंड. ओपनिंग स्टॉक तो 90,000 है, तो हम लोग लिखेंगे यहाँ पे ओपनिंग स्टॉक टू ओपनिंग स्टॉक 90,000. What is our next item will be purchases. But can I write down the amount of purchases as 420? The answer is no. Why no? Because the data is given only up to 30th September, whereas our fire occurred on 16th November. ऑलमोस्ट आफ्टर 1.5 months, बराबर ना, अक्टूबर पूरा एंड नवंबर का आधा, so only after 1.5 months, so you can't take this 420 amount as it is, because the amount of 420 purchases is only up to 30th September. और अपने को परचेस कब से कब तक का चाहिए? फ्रॉम 1st April से लेके, why from 1st April? Because account is closing on 31st March. So from 1st April से लेके 15th November तक का डेटा चाहिए. Are you getting this point? And for that, this adjustment we have to read for period from 1st October to the date of fire. Sales and purchase were at same monthly rate as for the period from 1st April to 30th September. I will read it once again. For period from 1st October to fire, sales and purchase were at same monthly rate as for the period 1st April 22 to 30th September 2022. What they are exactly trying to say, आप अभी ये कैल्सी पे 420 ले लो. ये 420 कितने months का है, my dear friend? I'm writing in chat box. 420 belongs to how many months? It belongs to 6 months.
6 months.
So what is per month amount? What is per month amount?
70,000.
70,000. Correct? Now 70,000 into what we have to do, into 7.5 months, where same monthly rate we are calculating. Correct? 70,000 is per month, and now we are multiplying it into with the 7.5. Why 7.5?
Because November तक का होगा.
15 नवंबर तक का करना है ना अपने को. सो अप्रैल पूरा, मई, जून, जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, 6 महीने कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं. अक्टूबर 7वां महीना और वो आधा महीना है. सो दैट इज 7.5. आर यू गाइस अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस पॉइंट और नॉट?
Yes, sir.
Purposely they have given you the incomplete information, correct? And from that you have to work out and you have to calculate the pura information. Yes, everyone, are you getting this? Please answer in chat box, so I will come to it. 525 is the answer. Okay, but are you getting this point or not?
Yes.
So I will write down purchase as 525. Similar with the sales, correct? Sales का amount कितना दिया है? 9 लाख. बराबर. कब तक का है? कब तक का है 9 लाख? 30th September तक का है. मतलब कितने महीने का है? 6 महीने का. 9 lakh divided by 6. What is 1 month का amount?
1,50,000.
1,50,000. And why I'm doing all this calculation? Because of this word, they were at same monthly rate. Same monthly rate. So 150 into again 7.5.
11,25,000.
11,25,000. That is my amount of sales. What is else we have to write down? Only up to this much is okay? No, we need to write down freight. We need to write down wages also. Correct? So I will write down freight. What about freight? Freight के बारे में क्या दिया है? Adjustment number D पढ़ो. What is there given about freight? The freight and wages and direct expense means these two items during the period 1st April to the date of fire were at same rate per month as in the last year. What is your understanding of this sentence? Freight, wages and direct expense were 1st April to the date of fire were at the same rate per month as in the last year.
मतलब कि जो हर पिछले साल के जो बैलेंस शीट पे रेट चलता था वही रेट अभी भी चल रहा है.
ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में जो रेट है, बराबर. चलो हम लोग पहला करते हैं फ्रेट का। फ्रेट 150 है पिछले साल, एम आई करेक्ट? पिछले साल का अकाउंट कितने महीने का था?
12 month,
12 मंथ का था, बराबर। सो 150 डिवाइड बाय 12 करो,
12,500,
12,500। और अपना अभी ये साल का अकाउंट कितने महीने का है अप टू द डेट ऑफ फायर?
7.5.
7.5.
तो 12,500 इंटू 7.5 करो,
93,750.
93,000, 93 ना?
Yes, sir.
सेम स्टोरी विद द वेजेस। वेजेस कितना दिया है पिछले साल? ये मैं मेरे मन से नहीं कर रहा हूँ, आई एम रीडिंग आउट द सेंटेंस। क्वेश्चन में बोला है, दैट इज व्हाई आई एम डूइंग लाइक दैट। द फ्रेट वेजेस फ्रॉम अप्रैल टू डेट ऑफ फायर वेर एट द सेम रेट एज इन द लास्ट ईयर। सेम रेट बोले तो 3 लाख रुपए पूरे साल का था, अब साल में महीने आते 12, 3 लाख डिवाइड बाय 12, सो व्हाट इज पर मंथ?
25,000.
25.
इंटू 7.5,
1,87,500.
87,500।
500.
ठीक है, so we got almost all the information. Now what? Now my dear friend, you have to estimate the GP. करेक्ट? ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट आपको निकालना पड़ेगा। कैसे निकालेंगे ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट? यू नो द अमाउंट ऑफ सेल्स, करेक्ट, एंड यू नो द अर्लियर ईयर, व्हाट? अर्लियर ईयर GP ratio, no? You have calculated 30%. So what should be our GP? So in this question, you calculate the GP first, then stock on date of fire.
3,37,500.
337,500. So you know all this amount. So can you guys do a total of debit side and let me know what should be your balancing figure for stock on date of fire? Hello. Stock on date of fire.
1,08,750,
1,08,750.
750.
Are you sure? What is our third step? What is our third step? See, I'm repeating the same steps. I added just this step as a new one.
So we'll
Actual-
calculate actual loss.
Again, 1,08,750 is your stock on date of fire. How much amount of stock you able to save? What is the salvage amount given in the question? Salvage value is 10% of the cost of stock. Correct? So what is 10% of the cost of 10,875? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
10% of this amount. So can you let me know what is the stock actual lost? $97,875.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Now our fourth step is once again calculation of claim. What is our formula? Policy amount. Policy amount, how much given in the question? What is the amount of policy? 1 lakh. Correct? But their stock on date of fire is 1,08,000, means they are storing more stock than the policy amount. Am I correct? So this is once again a case of what we can say under insurance.
Yes, sir.
And if it is under insurance, so the average clause will apply. Correct? Now, as per average clause, if your policy is of rupees 1 lakh only and you are storing stock which is equal to 108,750, correct? And your actual loss is 97,875. What you guys think? Will company pay you this much amount or less than this? Will they pay you this much amount or less than this?
Less than.
Less than this. Why less than this? Because you are taking policy amount of less amount. So they will pay you proportionate amount of your loss. Correct? Proportionate. So can you guys calculate, work out on
90,000.
exact?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is your 90,000. Correct? And फिर ये आपको बन के आता है फाइनल अकाउंट में stock on of rupees 1,08,750 lost by fire. Insurance company admitted a claim of rupees 90,000 only. तो आपका बचा हुआ पैसा
P&L debit.
हाँ P&L debit वैसा. Sorry, stock of 97,850 lost by fire and 90,000 admitted. Okay. So hope you are guys getting this. One lecture is not that much sufficient to cover all the concept, but still I tried my best with the given time to at least make you understand how to go with this topic, what are the different concepts, and how to approach the question.
Thank you,
Prathamesh,
sir.
sir, over to you. I hope I am
Just
not
a moment.
exceeding time. Yes.
Yeah, not an issue, sir. We are well within time. So I hope, thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation and guiding our students with respect to the fire insurance claim chapter from Accountancy and Financial Management 2. Basically, I would like to thank Professor Mayur Shelke, sir, from KJ Somaya College of Arts and Commerce for accepting our invitation, taking your time out and guiding our students. Thank you so much for again enlightening our students with respect to what insurance is. I'm very sure that they must have understood the basics of insurance and how do we compute insurance claim amounts as such. What was the need of getting yourself insured with respect to fire contingencies that may take place in any business. Now, I would also like to thank our management, Parle Tilak Vidyalaya Association, for always supporting us and encouraging us to take such collaborative learning activities into consideration, and by arranging different guest lectures of even industry resource persons and different professors from different colleges across different universities. I would also like to thank our dynamic principal, Dr. Sonali Pednekar madam, and also our vice principal, sir, KG Rajan sir. Then I would also like to thank our department head, Mr. Nikhil Karkhanis sir, for giving me this opportunity to organize the session as such. I would also like to thank Dr. Hiren Dand sir for providing us with the Zoom link and all the technical support from time and again. He is always available for all the MCCNs, as we know. I would also like to thank my departmental colleagues for being actively participative in the arrangement of this guest lecture as such. And lastly, I would also like to thank all the participants for turning up in huge numbers. To begin with, I think we had the limitation in Zoom of 100 participants. We could not accommodate most of the students. So considering the response of students, now we would be uploading this video on the YouTube platform as well. So all those who could not actually get benefited from it can have a look at it. By today evening, we would be uploading it on YouTube, and we would be posting the link of it. So I hope you must have understood every single concept on which sir specifically has talked about in depth. And it was quite nice to see an amazing response that you came up with throughout the session. It actually is an Herculean task for any of the resource person not to get responses and continue speaking. At times, it might become a one-way traffic, but it was not the case here. So I would also like to thank all the participants for their active participation. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mayur sir.
Yes, yes. My pleasure, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mayur sir. Thank you, participants.
Yes, madam.
We would look forward to the similar cooperation in future also. Thank you, sir.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah, thank you. So participants, you may just leave the session. Mayur sir, you may also leave the session. I'll end the meeting. Thank you. Thank you so much.